Ez biztos.
Oké.
Ez kevésbé.
Most teszteled csak, vagy? Elnézést, és akkor egy ilyen is tudom, ez mi akar. Hát nekem még izé van. Nekem még a... Na, majd most. De menő! Gamerepublic.
Ez mi ez?
Látom, megy.
Ez tényleg Back to the Future the game?
Aha.
Wow.
Fasza.
Akkor hajra. Hologram play.
Hangeffekteket?
Alright, I'm ready.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin
azokat, amik
Pines Mall.
kiadja.
It's Saturday morning, October 26th, 1985, 1:18 a.m.
Látod, erről
And
beszélek.
this is temporal experiment number
Jesus
1.
Christ, it's...
Come on, Heiny. Hey, boy, get in there.
Jeez, Rick!
That boy.
I don't know if
In
it's a
you
good
go.
idea.
Get down. Get your seatbelt on.
Mit akarsz, tök jó a hangom.
That's it.
Morty! Megakadt a
Whoa,
stream.
whoa, whoa. Okay.
Please note that
Yeah,
Einstein's
report.
clock is in
Oh,
precise
so-
synchronization with
One.
my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
Fel fogják robbantani a gecibe.
Ez itt a Jackass.
Sziasztok, ez itt a Back to the Future.
Én Johnny Knoxville vagyok.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Na, azaz, megy a detonátor. Ja?
No,
Most
man,
megint meg
the
akar?
car. The car.
Hát,
Hát...
nem lehet streamet nézni.
Amúgy szörnyű.
El fogják magukat üttetni,
If
bazd.
my calculations
But
are
then-
correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. Watch this, watch this.
Az igen, milyen finoman fordítottak.
Nem mozdul.
Ez
What did I tell you?
Következő.
88 miles per
És akkor ez volt az
hour.
utolsó, amit látott életén.
The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Doc. You disintegrated Einstein.
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Hát ott is volt
Where
ez,
the
ja.
hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine? Out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're gonna build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style?
Én nem is
Besides,
tudtam, hogy
the
ebből van
stainless steel
játék.
construction made the flux dispersal. Look
De
out!
bassz. Van 6 játék. LOL. Mikori játékok ezek?
Doc?
Huh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car,
Micsoda
Doc?
háttértextúra.
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor
Az a baj, hogy a
miscalibration of the
feketék
time
ellopták a
circuit.
kocsit.
Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
Notebook. Got it.
Az az egér.
capacitor?
Ó,
That's it!
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest
Én,
invention.
ilyen Telltale Games-es feelingje van.
In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the
Amúgy
wrong
kinézem
hands,
belőlük,
the
hogy ők
consequences could
csinálták.
be
Tudja ez a kérdés.
catastrophic.
Várj, mindjárt rá is keresek.
Let's see. It's mass equals high times z, and e equals the square root of...
Doc, shouldn't we get out of here before the Libyans show up?
Videójáték, és tényleg, fejlesztő Telltale Games. 10 éves játék. Azért mondom, hogy nagyon Telltale-es volt. Amúgy azok jókat csinálnak.
Doc?
Csináltak, azt hiszem, a megszűnt a stúdió.
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
I've made
Most
a
jönnek a
horrible
terroristák, ja?
mistake.
Doc! No!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc! Doc!
Ah, jeez, no Rick!
Rick és Mortyban.
Azaz.
Marty, is
Úgy tudja, az
everything
ihlette
okay?
meg ezeket.
Yeah, Mom,
A sorozatnak az alkotóit, gondolj bele, ugyanezt megcsinálták, csak kicsit durvább verzióba.
Well, you're
Yep.
safe and sound now. Back in good old 1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap, I'm late!
Mondtam én a hangeffekteket, mi kihagyja.
Amúgy. De az a baj, hogyha Genndy Tartakovsky rendezte volna ezt a játékot, akkor kurva jó lenne. Ja?
Művészeti igazgató. Aj.
Az kéne az Attinak lennie, nem ilyen médiafejlesztő, mit tudom.
Ezért futtatná. Ja.
Vezető programozó, nesze. Kész.
Nem is gondoltam volna, hogy van magyar ezért.
Az csak fordító volt a magyar. Ja?
Dad! Are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc's stuff. The city has no right
Now, son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
to. It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty!
Hi, Biff.
Minden
Come to see if
polgármester
the
egy
old
csekkfejre.
crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just remembering.
Hey, let me...
Now, Biff, leave Marty alone. This is a very emotional time for him.
Oh, sure. Sorry, Marty.
Micsodát? Ja, hát, ja. Megcsinálták.
Doc built this model of downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that That looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
Oh.
Can I see that model courthouse for just a second? I need to get something out of it.
Like what? A not guilty verdict?
Sem.
That was a joke.
Oh, ha. But really, can I?
Nah, I think I'll hold on to it.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, look at what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something. Ha!
Vegyél fel egy baseball ütőt, azt bassz fejbe gyorsan. Ja? Lehet.
Helybe baszni? Ja, jó. Fejbe vágtad.
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it
Oh,
up.
yes.
I'll iron things out with the bank.
Oda kell csalni a szar elé, nem?
Ja, valószínű.
Aztán akkor játszunk
Here's
kell
an oldie.
gitárral.
What a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, az csapast.
Hey, look, it's Chuck Butthead.
Kellene egy ilyen hangszó.
Let me show you how it's done.
Szomszédok
Now,
imádnak.
Biff, I think that's Marty's guitar.
Oh, gosh, you're right, Mr. McFly. Here you go, Marty. Let's hear a few licks. Wow, that was sizzling hot, like a melting ice cube.
Meglecsi.
Let's make some noise. And now, something your kids are really gonna like.
Thanks for warming them up for me, Butthead.
Biff, I thought I told you not to take my son's guitar.
Oh, right. Sure thing, Mr. McFly. I was just warming him up for you, Marty. Let's see what you got. Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
Igen. Ja. Addig vereted neki, mi?
Hey, Dad. Do you think dreams can predict the future?
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff, but I do think they can reflect how you're feeling about the future.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad. Hey, Biff. I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
Ez kitűnt.
I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
That notebook wouldn't mean anything to you. You wouldn't even understand what's in it.
You calling me ignorant?
I only want that notebook because, well, I'm sentimental. It's like a piece of doc.
Doc's dead. Time to get over it and move on.
I just can't let you keep that notebook. It's dangerous.
What, is it set to explode or something?
Well, in a way.
Could I
I'll
get
take
you?
my chances.
It's just a notebook with Doc's scribblings. What did Doc ever accomplish?
Nothing.
Then it's worthless, right?
If it
No,
was
it's
really
him.
worthless, you wouldn't want it so bad.
Never mind.
Well, lehet.
Hey, Dad. Who's running this sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You? Why?
Well, once
Hey,
it became
Dad.
apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's stuff would be treated with a modicum of respect. Isn't that right, Biff?
You got it, Mr. McFly.
About Biff. Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle him.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way. But you know where to find me. Problem?
Azt hiszem el.
Biff?
He's got this thing,
Okay.
see, and I really need to get it back.
If he stole something from you...
No, it's one of Doc's notebooks. Yeah, he found it first, but
Oh, well then I'm
No.
not sure what to tell you. I guess you'll just have to appeal to his better angels or something.
or something. I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad. I better not crank it up anymore. I really don't want to blow
Álmot.
this thing out again.
Felfüggesztve az
Ezt
igaz.
én is láttam.
Now that is a
Yeah.
dangerous amp.
Azaz basszat feljobban.
I better not crank it up anymore. I really don't want to blow this thing out again.
Ja, meg lehet ám.
You want to hear a number by Biff and the Biff Tones? Always happy to play for my adoring fans.
Tudja, hogy kell szedni tőle. Aha.
Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Ajaj.
Whatever you say.
Baszd föl maxra.
Azaz. Üg.
Rock on, Biff.
Hű.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Doc, where
A
are you?
pics. Hopp.
Jogi csak rászállt valaki a drótra, azt megbaszta az állat.
Ja, az is lett. 50 kilós verép.
Kényszeredik.
50 kilós verép, tudod?
Ja.
Csű.
Ugye mondom,
Ott
a
lesz.
gettóból jött a kocsi?
Gettő.
Doc?
Gettő.
Einstein, hol vagy? Jumpscare, ne ijedjetek meg.
Igen. Úristen.
Mondtam.
Einstein!
Az a fej,
Where do you
bazzeg,
come
hogy
from, boy?
nézzem,
Didn't you
de-
bring Doc with you?
Bork.
Na, ez tök jó, hogy ez vissza.
Ez melyik, amikor West Endbe mennek, vagy hova?
Hát, az első rész.
Nem tudom, mert nem... Rég láttam.
Dól még a feliratok. Ezt bírom amúgy, a fele feliratot lefordították felét, nem?
Mit csinált a kutya ebbe a kocsiba, hogy ott egy fél pár cipő van ilyen?
Aha.
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always the possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whatever it is. I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now? Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe. Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc. I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc. I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc.
Azaz.
Streamelek majd egy Max
What kind of
Payne-t,
trouble is Doc in,
amelyen
Ivy?
retro izé vagyunk.
Yes!
Max Payne 2.
Ó, csaposod neki. Ezt nézd, ja.
Az lesz, nem hiszem, hogy ma streamelek majd holnap, de...
Jó van.
Megbeszéljük így hárman ki mikor streamel,
Ja,
aztán így
amúgy.
egymás izéjel.
Este a fazmofóbiát streameljük.
De
a
meglátjuk,
TZ-gémre.
kit néznek többen.
Hát...
Nem, én nem.
De amúgy igen.
Két néző az...
Fixen.
Három néző mindenkinél lesz, ugye? Nézzük
Fixen,
egymás streamjét.
Fixen a 3 like az megvan amúgy, Ati. Megint.
3 néző.
Előző streamnél is megvolt a 3 like.
Belikoltam.
Múltkor volt jó hallani, csak ment a izé. Hamarosan kezdődik a stream kijelző. És még nem volt semmi érted, de
After all
like-ok
the
már
trouble I went
voltak.
through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
George, I don't think it's a good idea, George.
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
Tanálisan meg kell hőmérőzni és megnézni, hogy végbe van valami. Biztos. Én azt tenném.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
Step away from the door! Now, let me get a look at you.
De 4 like, úristen.
Einstein, come on!
Messzi.
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
Ki ez a szexi bénasszony?
I'm not a hooligan, man.
Yeah.
I'm a teenager.
I wasn't born yesterday, young man. Aren't you the miscreant who skateboards through the town square every morning between 8 and 8:30 in a decidedly unpunctual manner?
Én vagyok a striptease-es, akit rendelt mama.
All skateboarders are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see.
Gördeszkás huligán.
Amit szeretne.
A shoe? Wow, now what would I want with a... Huh?
Na, mutasd meg neki cipelőt.
Stay there!
Dob le a melled, Rapunzel. Megtaláltam a cipődet ma, gyere le.
Leave that creature outside!
Öcsém, mert meg kell vámolni.
Sorry, Einstein.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the
Úristen.
shoe, I mean. I lost
Lakás.
it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. Have a seat, Sonny. Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes! Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
Einstein brought me that shoe from the past. But when in the past? Miss Strickland, about your tea. You forgot to turn on the...
You! It's spelled with a U! You illiterate vandal!
Ha lesz, az egyes, igaz? Diszlexia, tudom.
Jó az.
The candy looks older than I
Megcsináltam
am.
beosztásom. Dugd már ki az
Man.
ablakon.
She keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything!
Damn girl, you're hot.
Don't touch.
Már rá is vetném magam. Ja?
Éha.
Ahogy bedőlt a mama.
Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture. Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
De menő.
Mi ez?
Man, these are powerful. I could see Biff going into the video store.
Éj, de jó.
You
Ez tök
wouldn't
véletlen.
believe the
Várjál,
filth
megmutatom.
that boy watches. Yeah, he's nothing but an out-of-control hedonist, just like his
Ezt ma is csak így
father.
random gitározgattam.
If there's a clue to find a doc out there, I'm not seeing it. I don't even know where to start looking.
Sure. Na.
Ne csináld, már elalszok. Ja?
De is csak tényleg random gitároztam, aztán... ez az.
Na most
Is
add
that
ide hozzá az övét,
Vice Principal Strickland?
ACDC-nek a...
Mother never could keep little
Stop.
Gerald out of her clothes.
Mhm.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! know what you're doing behind that tree.
Most gyorsabban.
Yes?
Elfaszodat? Jó. Dóra is
Oh,
kell?
when you
Jó.
lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe. Huh. Hi, what a nosy Nelly. No one
Ezt
likes a
elcsesztem.
Azt hiszem
busybody,
háromszor
you
hallottam a
know.
dolgot. Ja?
But
Oh, fine, let me think about it.
Aha.
Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. When was it? Oh, yes. The day that speakeasy burned down.
a speakeasy in Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man.
Na?
Your generation doesn't
Hola,
hold
cool.
a copyright on moral
hallod?
depravity, you know. Yeah, sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of
Egyszer
slippers like
még
my
elég
grandma
volt
said?
ezzel.
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
So where was it? That speakeasy that
Tök
burned down, I
sarkató,
mean.
baszki.
That was
Ez egy
ages
tök
ago.
véletlen.
If you're looking for bootleg hooch,
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm
Ott van
a
meg az
student of
milyen
history.
izéim vannak.
student
System
of
information.
history, my
Rendszer
Aunt
információ.
Annie. Yeah, your generation of hooligans
Az,
and
hogy hány
slackers can
giga
give
RAM,
two
milyen
ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
Oh, video
Oh, nice,
store!
thank you very much, ka.
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats
Azért
today.
előnek van neked a last
The
rész.
video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
Following year, as I recall.
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every
Halloween.
single issue?
Legyen
From
creep.
1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Valaki meg koronába
Naturally.
hallgatik, innen
I
hallgat.
probably
Köhögött
wrote it
idejét.
myself.
Tudom,
I
hogy
was
valaki nem fog
quite a
kinézni az utcára.
reporter
Ja,
back
hogy
in
ott.
the day.
Kutyát nem érdekel.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day
Kicsi
after the
elkerüli.
speakeasy burned down.
Ah, de ez nem jó. Hogy kell?
Don't let me keep you from your business.
Ez lesz az a hang pedig.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Hát ez nem jó.
There's the whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
Mert ezt most megnézem, baszki. Mi? Aha. Nem, csak kíváncsi vagyok.
Ground
Elejét
Mansion destroyed.
magamtól kisakkoztam, csak
1962.
utána már nem az igazi.
No, no, that's not where Doc's stranded.
Twinkle, twinkle, little
Alright,
star.
Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the
Top
speakeasy
ultimate
burn
guitar.
down? I at least need to know the year.
Aha. Ja, az 0779. Aha.
The polite guest stays out of the host's
Yeah,
kitchen,
it gets
Mr.
fun.
McFly.
I can't leave now. Miss Strickland's my only hope of finding Doc.
5-ös. Aha, ezt is jól
That's
eltaláltam.
peculiar. The water still
Didn't
hasn't come
know
to a
this.
boil.
Ezt is. Aha, és utána a 2-es. Na, fasza.
Marshall Strickland.
My grandfather, gunned down by Mad Dog Tannen over 100 years ago.
That's not how I remember it.
Azt.
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ms. Pretty Whiskers is very particular about who handles her food.
Excuse me, Miss Strickland? Doing some stargazing?
Oh, I set my sights on lower
That's
things. Is that? Tenant! Get away from that hubcap
Yeah.
before I call your father!
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
Ó, de jó.
Following year, as I recall.
Ó, ez az. AT, ez kurva jó. Megmutatom.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
Nem baj. Az akkor Miki elalszik legalább.
Már megint.
Elcsesztem. Mhm.
Nice.
I guess I'm stuck here for a while. Miss Strickland lost that shoe the day the speakeasy burned down. When was that? Miss Strickland lost that shoe the day
Tetszett, de én maradnék
the speakeasy burned down.
Azaz, legjobb.
Professionals have standards.
Hogy már.
Nem van.
What are these?
My editorial trophies.
Cat Lovers Quarterly?
It's legitimate journalism.
Du, du, du. Du, 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 du. Du.
I told you not to
aha.
touch those.
Ezt megtanulom, ez tök jó.
Jeez, they all look like they've got sticks up there.
What's that?
Nothing. I guess I'm stuck here for a while. That tea's never gonna boil. Miss Strickland? So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. Yeah, I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Don't let me keep you from your business. Mind if I take a look?
Yeah.
Go ahead, dear.
Excuse me.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
ez jó.
There's the whistle.
És
Surely the
mehet a
water's
következő.
boiling by now.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd.
jó.
Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
Billentyűt az egeret, kamerát, azt minek írnátok?
My newspapers!
Hogy azok mik?
Sorry, Miss Strickland.
Nem
Let me...
Ow!
Kellék?
Periféria.
Gotten my history out of order.
Hivatalosan az a
Do you
nevük.
know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Ow! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Na már.
Help!
Nincs meg.
Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
Igen.
It's a costume. Tonight's the big Halloween party.
Halloween party? In May? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone. You ready to go, Einstein?
Ja, de én ezzel játszottam, bassza
I've
már.
got to turn on the time circuits first.
Az mennyire gáz, hogy én a... Mert a kotta szerint elbe kéne, de én B-be toltam, az nagy gáz, nem gáz. Értem. Jó.
Oké.
Megöcsög.
De Miki.
Akkora buzi vagy, mint a ház.
Aki
Hogy
ezt
meg-
mondta, annak leszoptam a faszát, csak... Ez egy figyelmeztetés.
Ja, jó van, oké. Ja, jó van, oké. Itt elbasztom. Aj. Oh yeah! Ezt még gyakorolnom kell kicsit. Adjál cukor. Folytatod, vagy... Ahogy meghallod, Laci? Vagy nem is nem hallod? Gyakorolgattam, addig egész jól el tudom már játszani amúgy a teljeset. Aha. Mi? Nem, most... Várjál, most előbb hallgass. Igen, jó van, de ne zavarj bele. Faszom! Jó van, te geci! Nagyon. Na, csapd ezt a fos játék. Bölcs. Na, na. Úgy. De köcsög. Jó, elektromos gitár fel. Jó. Csapasd a játékot. Azaz. Nézd meg. Nem azért, Ati, nem rossz volt, de most streamelsz, nem? Nincs kirakva a szünet. Le van állítva a játék. Meghoztam a kedvét a gitározáshoz a gecinek.
I've got to turn on the time circuits first. Time circuits on. Flux capacitor, fluxy. Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
nem? Csak animációs? Aha, jó van. Igen? Valamikor régen.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
Azért mondtam, nézhetjük.
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who? Me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man in the street reaction. Naturally, you know about the
Amúgy miért
explosion
nincs
that
hang a
destroyed this
játékon?
illegal gin establishment.
Biztos, hogy levettem.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
There's gotta be some sort of mistake here. Carl wouldn't do something like that.
It's surprising the lengths a person will go to when it's a clear-cut matter of right and wrong. You've got an honest look about you. You do support the side of righteousness, I trust.
You can mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Ask him where I can get the address.
Ah, I see! Because you want to blast it to smithereens, just like Carl Sagan did. With public-spirited citizens like you around, the lawless element will be on the run in no time. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's... Michael Corleone.
Valami...
Sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Corleone.
Oh,
Mr. Flynn, Hill Valley Herald.
Gyerünk, gyerünk.
I know. I met you back. I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll make
Aha,
it bigger and
most
better.
esetleg.
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
Bazd meg, ez fiatalon is hisztérikus.
Meghúznád azt? Yeah?
I guess this is where the
Fiatal
speakeasy
lényed.
burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
Mekkora buzi.
Ez a séta animáció. Én sem vagyok ennyire laza.
Doc!
Inkább sétáljon, a futás rosszabb.
A futás jó az.
Doc!
What are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system. Of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of
Huh?
the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan.
A plan, right. But what?
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it.
Ez a
Without my
legjobb
unjust
ötlet, hogy beszélnek a
incarceration, the
gangsterekkel.
events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc. And you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab.
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
How am I supposed to convince your younger self to finish the rocket drill? Just tell him I need to break his older self out of jail?
Absolutely not. Whatever you do, you can't tell my younger self anything about time travel. I won't come up with the inspiration for the flight capacitor for another 24 years.
Then what am I supposed to...
Just be your charming self. From what I remember, I'm a pretty easygoing kid, so enlisting me in a scientific adventure should be a piece of cake.
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Mi? Push.
Az a futás.
Nem hallani streambe. Téged.
Mi? Mert...
McFly!
Biff?
Kid!
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here? Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup. Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right, that's better. What are you looking at, punk? Keep your eyes on the soup, kid. Well,
Well, what?
what are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Igen? Jó világ.
Brown residence?
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
Tényleg. Lehet azt is, hogy... most rákeresek arra is.
Don't touch those! These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody's supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Papa, I mean, Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
What can
Michael, Corleone.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact. Naturally, H2A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value of A, right?
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Corleone, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science. The gravitational constant is variable. Wait, is that even possible? Oh, let's start over.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter. Very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party of the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer, or soda. What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong, wrong, wrong. Derivative of a speed relative to the speed of light. Oh, it goes back to H.
Hey, how you doing, Einie? I don't need to go in there anymore.
Now, if H stands for the one-dimensional harmonic oscillator, then naturally H2A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than...
Doc's notebook doesn't belong to him. Okay, actually, it does belong to him, but not yet. In any event, it's probably a really bad idea to give him a book full of all the things he hasn't invented yet.
Vagyok.
Man, young Doc mumbles even more than old Doc. Psst, Doc!
Morty, have you found my younger self yet?
I know this really isn't the right time or place, but I found your notebook.
Ah, so that's where I left it. Why'd you bring it here?
Because the bank's selling off all your stuff.
They can't do that.
That's what I keep trying to tell him.
Well, you hold on to it for safekeeping. We'll deal with my financial situation in 1986 after we save me from a grisly death in 1931.
Well, I met your younger self.
Great.
And I gotta say, you're kind of uptight.
What?
You won't even talk to me.
I find that hard to believe. Tell me what happened.
I tried asking him about your rocket drill, but he says he's not a scientist.
What? What? Father.
What's he got to do with this?
In 1931, I was still deathly afraid of my father discovering the truth about my scientific predilections, so I carefully kept them under wraps, practicing science at odd hours, away from his prying eyes.
That sucks.
It sucked a lot. Fortunately, I eventually stood up to him, but right now, my younger self probably thinks you've been sent by my father to check up on me.
What do I do to convince Team Doc that I'm not a spy?
I'm not sure.
You know, your younger self seems really dedicated to the law.
It's a facade, I assure you. I had to keep up appearances to appease my father.
Why does your younger self mutter all the time?
Muttering? Why would I be muttering? I never mutter unless... The Hill Valley Expo!
The Expo?
Yes, the Expo! How could I have forgotten? In a few months, younger me will put on a demonstration at the Hill Valley Exposition, my first public foray into the world of science. Everyone in town will be there, including a number of noted inventors who shaped my career.
So, it was a big success?
No, it was a miserable failure, but it was a spectacularly miserable failure, one which marked my transition from an amateur garage scientist into a professional seeker of truth.
Let's talk about your younger self's problems later.
Okay, but don't forget we're on a bit of a deadline here.
Friction remains constant and the gravitational constant is variable. Wait, is that even possible? Now, if H stands for one...
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Come on, you could trust me, Doc. Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for.
Ez kurva jó, az
In more ways than
kódló,
one.
ne?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character! Oh, no. I'm sorry. Inverse. I have to... No, no.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Emmett, about
Don't
your...
say it. Oh, no.
Nah.
H stands for one-dimensional harmonic oscillator, then naturally...
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a...
Sounds like you're really scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Hop is the his ever secret...
Emmett, about you...
Take H to stand for Hermitian line operator. But in that case, H to the... Don't think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. Visible? Oh, let's start over. Force equals mass times acceleration, of course. That's Newton. But how many Newtons are required?
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Emmett.
Let's back to H.
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was gonna say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
Mi van a te? Happy lette.
H.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
Kívánjam.
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
Démont idézni.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator.
Yeah.
Great Scott! If H is a Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket-powered drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning.
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational.
Ma este.
Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done! I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered the subpoena. It's part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen, yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
What the hell, Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks!
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here! How about you?
Huh?
I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
I guess you won't talk about your business.
Why not? I got nothing to hide. I recently acquired controlling interest in the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen.
Isn't a soup kitchen an odd line of business for a guy like you?
I like soup. Plus, I got a heart as big as all outdoors. Buff a little harder. I want to see myself in the toes.
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee. He's very busy today.
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut bowl.
Could I buy Arthur's hat off you?
Could you keep your mind on your work, huh? Shoeshine boy? I'm hanging on to my peanut bowl.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that?
Hey!
Yes.
What'd you do?
Give me that hat, you lousy crook!
Emmett! Emmett!
Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen!
Hát ez az animáció. Már izé. Itt már a költségeknél lejjebb tettek, hallod? Normális villamosra már nem tett.
Where'd you learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out!
Mikor ilyen játék?
10 éves.
Wow. Amikor visszahallod egy Vissza a jövőbe nevű játékban hangod. Wow!
Wow!
Mind-blowing.
Mm.
Hey, honey, come here for a sec, boy. Hey, boy, can you find the guy who belongs to this hat?
Nem, hova dugja el azt a kalapot?
Where's he going?
Only one way to find out. Huh. Deja vu.
Oh shit.
Yeah? Who is it?
It's McFly!
Shh,
I know.
That's us.
Hey, Arthur, can you come down a minute?
Do I know you?
We've got something for you.
It's a
A subscription to the Accountant Weekly.
No.
It won't come out if we knows why we're really here.
No! Right.
I'm not interested. And besides, the boss won't let me leave the room. Sorry. Some other time.
Thanks for bringing us here, boy. We'll take it from here.
Sorry.
What now?
Csönges még egyszer, gyerünk.
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
We've got
De
some
tudom, miért
important
bújnak
information
mindig
for you,
ezzel.
but we can't yell it. It's private.
Then put it in a postcard and send it. I'm stuck
Pontos
up
info.
here till the boss tells me I can leave. Sorry. Some other time.
Ó, felbasszja. Ó. Hogy irány a városközpont, fasza.
Kalapja megvan. Kalapja megvan. Ezt nem kéne megmutatni neki, vagy nem tudom.
Hey, cue ball.
What?
The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right. Special.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup. Well?
I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
Jól elbújtál előle.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help. I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline. Excuse me.
You talking to me?
Why is the soup in a barrel?
'Cause it's hard to ladle off the floor?
Could I have a bowl of soup?
You're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribolita?
I was gonna say week-old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. All I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to cook this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried... parsley? It might help to, complement the mellow flavor of the cabbage.
Compliment the mellow... What are you talking about?
Trust me.
You might be onto something, kid. Let me see what I got.
Itt meg szerintem a chili. Chilit kell beletenni, aztán akkor ki fog rohadni majd a izébe.
Chili, ahogy
Chilit beletenni a levesbe, attól elkezd izzadni, ez kirohan majd ott az ajtón, vagy a
Ja.
tökéletes, és akkor nem lesz ott.
Próbáld ki a chilit. Nem mond hülyeséget, amíg figyelj, ez szivatást tudja.
Én imádom a chilit, úgyhogy...
Ja? Azt hittem szivatni a népet.
Nem, de azért még...
Azt is.
What is it?
Oh, 4 like a
Okay,
streamben adti amúgy.
I've got some...
Do tell.
Let's see. Have you tried... giving the soup a little heat, maybe?
Why, is it getting cold?
No, I mean, like chili powder. Muy caliente.
Oh, bit of a tough guy, huh? Actually, I like it spicy too, but it's gotta be edible for the common folks.
Come on, a little dash isn't gonna kill anyone.
Ah, heck. You got moxie, kid.
Yeah.
Let's spice it up a bit, shall we?
Shall we?
Okay. Hey, never mind. Huddle up, Emmett.
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second.
No fuss.
Okay.
Emmett, I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to
Oh,
just
cool,
waltz
yeah,
in
kid,
there
that's-
and take a barrel of alcohol?
No, of course not. That would be stupid, right?
I'll say.
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with.
Jó. Érdekes mód, ezt meg se kóstolta a csávó, na mindegy.
Eureka!
What is it,
Amúgy
kid?
igen. Sőt, nem kóstoltam.
So this place used to be a
Ne,
soup
ha
kitchen.
beszélsz vele, nem
What do you mean
kóstolja meg.
used to be? Despite recent changes in ownership, this joint is still available for the purposes of distributing food to the needy and the not so well-to-do, and no other purposes whatsoever.
Right. Mind if I look around a bit?
No.
Már pár ötlet, azaz.
I hope Doc Jr.'s thingamabob holds out. I hope Doc Jr.'s thingamabob holds out. Pretty neat, Doc. Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now.
Ah, Miss Strickland. Come for some more soup?
Come now, Mr. Donnelly. You know I
What the-
wouldn't set one foot in this mockery of
that-
all that is good and decent if the poor of Hill Valley weren't so dependent on Mr. Tannen's overblown show of generosity.
Was that a yes?
Just give me the soup before I gag on the hypocrisy.
I'll tell the boss you said hello.
I'll just bet you will.
Aha.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy Soup Kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions, not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup deliveries.
What's the Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy Soup Kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
I know an apartment that's empty, but you'd have to break in.
The Stay Sober Society does not countenance breaking and entering.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
You can meet in the park.
No, that's no good. Too many of the members sleep in the park.
I got a book.
Oh? Where?
Megnézem. Jó van.
I'm not so sure I want to stay in a place that welcomes transients.
Well, well, look who's back! They say rats always return to the scene of the sinking ship. Get 'em, Matches!
Bull.
Come down from there, you son of a bitch!
I don't think they're in a talkative
That's an
mood
order.
right now.
Don't make me angry!
Einstein, help!
Lay off! Get away from me, you crazy mutt!
Go away, dog. We're busy here. Go on, scram. Hey, where'd he go?
You let him get away, idiot!
Öcsém. Megnéztem, hogy tudod lecsalogatni. A ezével fel kell venned valamit ezzel a diktafonnal. És azt kell lejátszani nekik. Ja, aha.
Hey!
Mondom. Menj vissza izéhez, oda, ahol a cipőt pucoltad annak a pöcsnek.
You can't get away that easy! Nobody puts one over on Kid Tannen and...
Most nézem, mit kell csinálni. De fel kell venni a ezért.
Look out, boss.
Valami miatt
It's that
megkergetnek.
crazy mud again.
I can't believe you lost him again!
Ja, visszamész oda, meg elvileg kijönnek, megkergetnek téged. És felmászol az izéhez. Nem vagy ott a szarnak a pavilon tetején, vagy mi a szarra, és akkor ott elő kell szedned a izét, recordert.
Hey!
Hey!
Nincs mit. Most kerestem meg.
You're only make... What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
Előveszed és rákatulsz a csába.
Come down from there, you...
Hey, Einie!
Look out, boss. It's
Ennyi,
that
és akkor
crazy
így
mud
tudod majd
again.
lecsalogatni. Lejátszod, felcsöngetsz és lejátszod neki a izét.
I can't believe you lost him again!
Sas szemhal.
What now?
De és most... Lássuk.
What you doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
It's Kid. Right away, boss. Where's Kid?
Arthur McFly?
Yeah?
Got something for you.
Thanks. A subpoena?
Ordering you to appear in court and provide evidence in the investigation into...
Kid Tannen? Take it back!
You can't get rid of it, Mr. McFly. Once you've been served, it's your duty to report to the court at the earliest possible time. Failure to do so could lead to a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest! That kid'll kill me. Stupid, stupid Artie. Holy cats, what am I gonna do?
I suggest you avail yourself to the protection of the court.
Oh gosh, oh gosh.
Oh, I hate doing stuff like that. But I won't have to much longer.
No?
Once we get that 190 proof alcohol and build my rocket drill, my future will be set and I'll be able to quit this crummy job.
Oh, right.
Addig talált ki, Atti, mi legyen a cím ennek a streamnek.
Vissza a jövőbe.
Wow. Jó.
Vissza a jövőbe a múltba.
Ez jó, ez jó. Előre múltba. Ez jó. Tudom, amikor ennyire kreatív vagy, hallod. Amúgy esküszöm adja. Igen, előre a múltba. Ja. Micsoda? Jaj. Kösz. Várj, megnézem. Mondjad még egyszer, mi az? Aha. Ja. Ez hülye. Ez hülye, fasz meg. Hát azért szerintem ilyen címet nem adok a videónak. Igen?
Nudli vagy.
Nudli vagyok. Duckface.
I hope Doc Jr.'s thingamabob holds out.
The chef in the suit appears to be utilizing some sort of audio cue.
Basszus. Mindjárt jövök. Au.
What about those barrels?
What about them?
What kind of soup is that?
It's not it's special soup.
What's special about it?
It's made for grown-ups, kid.
A soup for grown-ups?
That's right, kid. Be nosy. See where it gets you.
Nice rack.
Yeah, we got all kinds of culinary enhancements back there.
It's kind of blocked off there, isn't it?
Yeah, but what can you do?
Are those all cabbage soup?
Last time I checked.
Don't you have any other kinds of soup?
No.
Ezek a igazi.
Pretty neat, Doc. Nope. I'm still not getting through here. But at least those tables are propped up now. Emmett.
Yes?
Alright, I think I figured out which barrels have the hooch.
Then what are you waiting for?
He's not just gonna give me a barrel.
Of course. Well, you seem to have a way with people, so I'll leave it up to you to trick that lummox into giving up his moonshine.
Oh, that's interesting.
Just a little mechanical ingenuity. In the end, the door is open.
Yeah, good job. Obviously, this kitchen isn't the speakeasy.
Indeed. This must be some sort of front meant to cleverly and legally obfuscate the existence of a hidden establishment of ill repute. Perhaps in the basement.
Right, that might explain the elevator. We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
I better not talk to him.
Vagyok.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
The kitchen?
The kitchen's for management only, rummy. What is it, kid?
I still think the soup needs more flavor.
Tükkel ki van veled.
The kitchen's for management only, rummy.
Whoa!
More soup?
Please. And tell Kid that soup or no soup, he's not fooling anyone.
Edna picked up the barrel of hooch. Now all I have to do is to get it from her somehow. Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
Micsoda?
Hey, I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh? Which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
Jó, csak nem
Ah,
voltam,
yes. The
beszéltem.
Italians do so many good works.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the barrels of soup.
Now hold your horses, let's not get overeager. I drive the soup cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart. But if you're well connected with the local charitable institutions...
Yeah?
You can let me know when they're running low on soup.
As a matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Yeah.
Oh? Who?
The farm for unwanted children.
No, they've already received their quota for the month.
Lentepoklát mikor? Jó.
I'm sorry about the way Einstein lit into you back there. I don't know what got into him.
Well, I hope you've learned to keep him under control.
Yeah, I found someone to keep him distracted.
Very good.
Azt tudod, hogy már 2 órája megy a
your
stream.
multiplication tables.
I got a book. Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Corleone. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The Stay Sober Society.
Yes, we do generally provide refreshments for the Stay Sober Society, but I'm afraid they may not be able to meet tonight. They haven't got a meeting space.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
The Brown residence.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Tudok egy...
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love to lend his place out for, you know, good causes like yours.
Really? Why, that's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please, tell your friend Emmett we accept. And the offer couldn't have come at a better moment. It's almost time for the meeting to begin.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The Stay Sober Society.
That's right. They'll soon be gathering at the Brown estate, and we haven't provided refreshments. I can't get over the generosity of your friend Emmett, volunteering his father's house for our meeting.
Azaz.
Right there. Michael, what in the name of Thomas Alva Edison do you think you're doing?
De ez nem ő nem hallatszik a
You need
streamben.
alcohol to run your drill, right? Those bootleggers at the soup kitchen won't let us get our hands on any of their hooch. But we can get Miss Strickland to pick it up for us and deliver it right to your door.
No, out of the question.
Why?
I can't just let strangers invade my parents' house. What do we know about these people?
They're a bunch of really great guys.
We don't know that.
They're sober. It says so right in the name.
Well,
Az a
okay.
gyilkos
Pop
tekintet
needs
hallom.
his peace and quiet at the end of the day. This meeting is sure to be too noisy for him.
They'll be quiet. You'll be quiet, right?
Oh, yes! I play my tambourine very softly.
You hear that?
Yes, but...
Rendben lesznek egy.
What?
But it's still impossible.
But I promised Miss Strickland. It means so much to her.
The answer is still no.
The thing of the Stay Sober Society. What'll happen to them?
They can all fall off the wagon for all I care.
Okay, forget the whole thing. We don't have to test your rocket-powered drill tonight.
We don't?
No, I'll take the train back to Washington and I'll tell the folks at the office to give the patent to Dr. McCoy.
Wait! You will instruct the members of the society to wipe their feet before they come inside.
Then you are Emmett Brown. I thought as much. You have such a righteous face. Edna Strickland, I don't know how to thank you for your generosity.
Pleased to meet you.
The feeling is mutual.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You worry too much, Emmett. Well, we've served the subpoena and gotten a barrel of booze delivered to your house. Looks like we're off to your lab to build your rocket ship. You do have a lab, right?
What kind of future patent holder would I be without a lab?
Ügyeskedj ez a játék.
Doc! I'm off to get the rocket drill.
Good. Come on, let's go. Time waits for no man.
Keresek akkor linket izéhez.
Are you sure this is gonna work, Emmett?
Don't let the ramshackle nature of my laboratory fool you. If all goes according to plan, we'll soon be in possession of the most powerful rocket fuel known to man.
That's great. How?
Oh, it's very simple. This crankshaft induces a powerful direct current into the electrolysis chamber, producing hydrogen, which must be periodically released into the primary distillation barrel. While tending to the hydrogen, we'll also need to regularly sprinkle these shredded protein flakes into this aquarium of tuber bacteria to generate the necessary nitrogen to catalyze the reaction.
Cool.
Oh, hot! Extremely hot! The temperature of the reaction must be kept at a steady temperature of 623 degrees Kelvin by carefully pumping these bellows. Any questions?
Fasza.
Sem mondhattam volna szebbet.
Emmett? Why is there a brace of drunkards gathering on our lawn?
Sweet fancy Moses, it's my father!
So?
Yeah, it's a chimney.
Oh, he doesn't know I'm engaging in acts of scientific exploration in here. He thinks this is where I go to pour through my law books.
Oh.
You tend to the reaction. I'll try to get rid of him.
Tend to the what? Can't we just start over after he's gone?
It's too late. The reaction's already started. Don't worry. I'll try to help you out where I can.
But...
coming, Father! Father!
Don't you father me, child.
Can't you see this is eating me up inside?
You know what caused